welcome to Life Beyond Board Games, where board gamers just like you share stories, challenges, and secrets outside board gaming. We hopefully will make you feel good, laugh, get excited, cry, or fall asleep. I'm Candace from Board Game Geek.
I'm Stella from Maple University.
I'm Eric from What's Eric Playing?
And I'm Melissa, live from my bedroom.
Today we're talking about silk sheets and punching cardboard. What feels better?
Silk sheets. I'm tired of punching cardboard.
Hey, everybody, own your bedroom.
Well, cotton sheets better.
Yeah.
And today's fun fact is Senet is apparently the first board game ever designed around 5000 BC, and apparently it's still being played.
Welcome to episode number 2.
Oh, yeah. That one's on me. Episode 2. Hey, everyone, thanks for coming back. Or if it's your first time, welcome. And if you're never coming back after this episode, well, I mean, you can keep listening. It's up to you. We're going to be talking about From Fear to Fun board game meetups. So board game meetups, how to find them, how to have them, how to fight your way through them, how to make sure you're always first player, and how to base deal so you always get to win.
So I'm just curious for all three of you, when you went to your first board game meetup, how far on the fear side were you versus the fun side when you walked in versus when you left? Scale from 1 to 10. Eric.
I was at a 7 on the fear, and I left at a 9 on the fear. I'm probably not the best person to ask about this. I had a bad first experience. It was at the office. There was a dude in a trench coat.
Yikes!
It was just an overall sweaty experience.
What game did you play?
I didn't play anything because I brought my trusty copy of Betrayal at House on the Hill, and this guy was like, "Yeah, I can see what kind of games you like to play."
I love that
and I was
game.
like, I know." And I was like, I could probably spend my time doing something. Like if I wanted to get negged, I could just go back on Reddit,
Yeah, don't yuck on other people's yum. As an aside for a future episode, it could be fun to talk about a game that you've never played that a lot of people have played, considering I've never played Risk. And I love area control games and war games and stuff like that.
Neither am I.
But anyway, what about you, Stella?
I've never seen people bring Risk to a board game event, actually.
No, I haven't either. Risk, I don't know. Should I play? Should I not?
Eric, have you played Risk?
I've played a couple. I played different versions of Risk. I played Lord of the Rings Risk once, and every time someone went to the bathroom, I convinced everyone else at the table that it was that person's time to die. Rule number 1, don't use the bathroom while you're playing board games. Everyone's out to get you.
Just with Eric.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we're ever at a convention together, we need to all play our first game of Risk.
Oh, I don't have that kind of time.
Oh, look at these faces I'm getting. Wow.
And we all need to go to the bathroom together.
That's a different. I thought that would be challenging.
I don't trust Eric. Already.
Nor should you.
So, Melissa, where were you on your first meetup on the fear being 0 to 10 being fun scale?
Well, you guys heard me from episode 1 when I went to that first meetup. I actually don't recall how I felt when I was going into it. I was just I just want to make some friends and play some board games. So I definitely came away with more reluctance because I had that experience with that lady, and I guess it was so memorable. I'm talking about it today, 10 years later. So I have a lot of empathy for people that are brand new to board games and are looking to make friends. It is daunting. You go there with some reluctance, are people going to be judgmental? What if I look foolish because I don't know how to play this game and I don't want to let the team down? So I feel like I did have all these thoughts running through my mind. I
totally get you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Stella?
Well, I remember feeling a little bit vulnerable when I get in the board game meetup because I don't know anyone, although everyone looks friendly. But then, as Melissa said, I don't know what to expect. Do people going to be disappointed if I keep missing the rules? because I'm a beginner, and would they like mostly I'm male, right? In the board game meetup situations, I think that's still the case at the moment. And when Melissa come in and then went to my board game meetup, I was like so excited. It's like
Oh, are you?
only, yeah. Like you mentioned my board game meetup, and it's like, oh my god! And then we could just like keep talking and talking and then not stop.
Well, can we talk about that for a minute, Stella? You host a board game meetup?
Well, I do actually. It was just for fun. It was just after COVID finished, and then I do it fortnightly on Wednesday on Melbourne Lion Pub, and it's free because I talked to the owner. They have this room at the back of their pub, which is in central Melbourne, a great location above train station. So they're happy to provide the space for free. And I always encourage people to buy food and drinks so that they can run their business. Otherwise, the back of the games is empty. So it's been running for, I don't know how long, Melissa? 2-3 years? I can't even remember.
I don't know. I don't know. But I've been going there for a while, and I was just gonna say, actually, this reminded me that because of all the trepidation like a new person feels, the host of the meetup really sets the tone. And then, I think coming up to you, you're the first point of contact, and it really sets the tone and the vibe for what you're going to expect for the rest of the evening. And I always felt like when I saw your happy face, you looked up at me and you were smiling as you always do whenever I see you. And then I just feel so comfortable.
Who doesn't?
I feel like, exactly. Who doesn't? But I think because you were so friendly to me, I just felt immediately at ease that I could go and sit down whatever table I'm on, and if I wasn't enjoying it, I can always come and sit on your table. And I remember at the beginning I was playing board games on your table, and when I felt comfortable enough, I just expanded to just meeting strangers and playing. Yeah.
Oh, that's great to hear. I always think that I probably need to put more effort because I like to play games, so I'm not actually doing the hosting that much. I was like, I swear, I was like, oh, I want to play games, and then people on the table, all right, you done?
And
so like, I'm just worried.
And the thing is, when you're roaming around the room, you see so many hardcore nerds, let's just say hardcore nerds, and they've got their game sprawled out. It looks really complex, so it can be quite intimidating. But
it is, yes.
Yeah, it is quite intimidating. So, but if you have someone welcoming from the table, you ask, what I do is I just ask, are you guys starting a game? And, 9 times out of 10, they'll be like, if they are, they'll be like, yes, you want to join? I'm just about to explain the rules. So I think people are really friendly. People are, they're also in the same spot as you. They're they're the same. Everyone is strangers. They're looking to make friends and play the board game they're really excited to play. So they're very enthusiastic and welcoming. That's what I find.
That's great to hear. I put my board games on meetup.com. I think it attracts lots of new board gamers, and I feel like after they know each other for a while, sometimes they just go out the board game meetup and then play at someone's house, which is what I've done as well a lot in the past. Went to a board game meetup, found a friend, and then once we know somebody that we can play well, and we just go out and then play privately, which is fine. That's what I want to encourage as well. If that's what you like, or you keep coming to the board game for social deductions, it's easier to do.
There is such a variety of people at these board game meetups. There's the hardcore gamers, and then there's also the novice gamers. So they're playing the party games, also social deduction, fun games. So there's just a great variety from beginner to really advanced players. There's just something for everyone.
Yeah, and I love how I've made some really good friends that I've been friends with since the middle of 2018 when I started playing modern board games. So like the first official meetup that I went to, I found on Board Game Geek. It was in downtown LA at a brewery, and that's where my famous Magic Maze Great Western Trail experience happened. And so like not only was I nervous, I had never been to any meetup. So that was like a whole new thing for me completely. But at some point, it stopped during the pandemic, but there was a church that's not too far from me, and someone there would host a monthly meetup game day. And that's where I met a lot of good friends. And I actually like miss that. Like my friend Lauren, I met there and we're still like really close friends today. So I think it's really awesome. And I don't have as much experience going to meetups, but it's awesome that you are running one and helping to like build the community and connect people who like love this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I do think you should have tried to combine Magic Maze and Great Western Trail. So try like I feel like if you're not sure how to play both games, then you're still not sure how to play the combined game, so you might as well, right?
Well, Candice, as we find out, is designing a board game called Rifles of Rock, so you can probably do that. Why not?
Yeah.
Please
Yeah,
do.
like well, it's funny because well, I guess not funny, but Jackie Fox, who her game Rock Hard 1977 came out last year, and she's in LA too. So like when my game comes out, and she's like a rhythm section player, like I'm drummer, she's bass player.
Yes.
So I've already talked to her that like I really want to do a meetup where we are both there, like promoting both of our games and just kind of like having a meetup together. I think that would be really fun.
Oh,
you know,
that'll be awesome. I met Jackie.
female designers, two rhythm
rock.
section rockers, you know.
Well, if the invite is out, you know, with the plane ticket
Yeah.
to LA, because from me, Melissa, and Eric's in Seattle, right?
Yeah, it's pretty easy for me to get there. I could even take the train.
There you go.
wow.
There you go.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I know. Me and Melissa, I was like, okay, well, like, 14 hours to LA? From Melbourne?
It's
Yeah.
like, no, it's like, isn't it
I mean-
20 hours or
Probably something crazy like that. And
20
it's
something hours.
and it's wild that you two are in the future right now.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
are.
It
yes.
is.
Totally.
It's Wednesday for Eric and me.
We have the
That's true.
power on
We've seen
Wednesday.
15 hours ahead, a whole 15 hours ahead of you.
That's wild. I actually quite love that because whenever I talk to people like on the BGG podcast or Cardboard Creations that are from Australia, it works better with my schedule because the folks in Europe, bless their hearts, love them. But I always have to like wake up early in the morning.
I understand.
To find a time that works well with them.
Yep.
Yes.
But I love talking to people in Australia.
Well, so do we. Like, I totally understand. In Europe, I tried to bring my friend David Turchi, who's a designer, online, and was like, oh, it's like 2 a.m. in Netherlands, because we actually visit his family when we went to Netherlands recently. So I was like, oh, always like the time is pretty hard. But in America, it's easier. Just like, you know, my morning, your evening, like, yeah, sweet.
Yeah. I mean, this is just like we're 4 peas in a pod here,
Exactly.
scheduling wise.
I know. We make it work for you all.
There's one other thing I want back on the meetup topic. Not a meetup, but the very first board game convention I went to is called Strategicon. It's a local convention in Los Angeles. It happens 3 times a year on President's Weekend, Memorial Day weekend, and Labor Day weekend. And I found that very early on in my getting obsessed with board games world. And I'm just going to tell you, like, I showed up because I was like, I'm going to go to this. I bought the 4-day pass or badge, and then I got there, and I felt like a lost puppy or like somebody at their first day at a new
Aw.
school. And I'm just like watching people who, you know each other,
Yeah.
groups of friends, couples, families. And I kind of like went home kind of feeling a little defeated, but I was like, you know what? I'm going back tomorrow. So the next day I went, and I went to see a couple panels. Like there was a panel about women in gaming, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go to that. And then I found a copy of the super out of print Battlestar Galactica in shrink, like shredded
nice.
shrink. Yeah,
Wow.
for $60. And
Nice.
like that just like made my day. And the second day was better. And then Matt came with me the next day, and it was the first time playing like Voyages of Marco Polo.
Mhm.
And it was just like, but that first day, I guess is what I want to say is I did not know anyone, and I'm not going to say I didn't feel welcomed, but like I you know, it was hard. It was hard. So
Literally the
I think
exact same thing happened to me though with KublaCon up in the San Francisco Bay Area. Went didn't really know anybody, was pretty stressed out, went to the exhibitor hall, bought a copy of Carcassonne the Catapult, still in shrink, for $16. It normally sells for
Wow.
$150, but I'm never selling it. That game sucks. It's mine forever. Carcassonne the Catapult is a very specific expansion. We
I
can
don't
talk
know
about-
anything about it.
Yeah,
it's
me neither.
it's a dexterity implementation for Carcassonne that you can
Oh
add
my
on.
gosh.
If you're of a discerning taste like myself, you'll notice that when Z-Man reprinted all of the Carcassonne expansions in the last couple years, they did not reprint the Carcassonne Catapult expansion. So their expansions go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Wow.
Did they actually
There's-
catapulted the tiles into the Carcassonne?
No, they're
Map?
little
I don't know.
tokens. They're little tokens that you catapult onto the map. It's extremely stupid. It's bad, and I love it. And there should be more games that take their core premise and then say, "Nah, we're just gonna make a bad game instead." And I love that for them. I love playing it.
I want to ask you a
Melissa,
question, Eric, about
Please.
Carcassonne. So
Yes.
I was saying to my friends how much I love Carcassonne, and it's such a peaceful board game.
No.
And then they looked at me like I was crazy. They're like, "You're playing it wrong. You're playing it wrong. I don't know what you've been doing." So
Carcassonne is
You
the
tell me.
nightmare zone. Like, Carcassonne is one of the meanest, nastiest games
What?
I've ever played.
It is
Not
nasty.
the app.
It's
the
so
app is so
peaceful.
peaceful.
what?
I've
What game
actually
are you
never
guys
played the
playing?
board game, believe it or not.
What?
Ugh.
I've only played the app a little bit. I've never
Same
played
thing,
the
no?
board game.
I've literally transitioned to only playing the cooperative version because the cooperative version keeps like both of us put our knives down. No one's leering across the table. It's really just after a certain number of games, you're like, well, that's a really big building you've got there. I want to be a part of that building. I am a part of that building. Now I'm more a part of that building than you are. Now it's my building. And the slow,
Exactly, yes.
Oh my
the
God,
slow,
that's hilarious.
the slow
Melissa,
creep
you have to.
of
We have to play again.
My friends are too nice then. We just don't know how to
Yes.
play it properly.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to play nice Carcassonne, it's
Yeah.
a very lovely, nice, polite game. Which is everyone has their own little things they're building.
Yeah.
As soon as one person learns to play mean Carcassonne, though,
Yeah.
everybody is suddenly just like, "My God, we could have all been nightmares." And then it's very difficult to switch back to a game of nice Carcassonne.
That's hilarious. Because if you ask me what's the most peaceful game you own, I would be like Carcassonne.
See, people say that about Takedo as well, and Takedo is also not a nice game.
What?
Takedo is all of me going, "Oh, you ran out of money. Sure would be a shame if you never got to go to another money space for the entire game."
I'm starting to notice a trend with the games that Eric's finding mean, and
I don't even like playing mean games. I mean, I say this playing Santorini, which is also decently mean, but
can be.
yeah, I'm more of a cooperative gamer. I prefer playing cooperative games because then everyone, like I said, there's no knives out. Everyone's just like, what if we beat all of the ghosts in Carcassonne together?
So I recently played one of the weirdest themed games that I've ever played, and it's called Zimby Mojo.
Oh yes, yes.
Have you seen it or heard of it?
I've heard of it. I haven't played it.
This is from Jenna Felly and Devious Weasel Games, the company that makes Cosmic Frog.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a game where each player is a shaman, and you have these little zimbies, which are like these cannibalistic creatures that kind of are you're their leader. But the first part of the game, everybody sort of has to work together. The tagline is a co-opportunistic game of cannibalistic mayhem. Okay, but you have to kind of work together.
Wow.
Because you're trying to take down this king and this Pac-Man looking board, and then but after somebody takes down the king, you want to be the one to get the crown for yourself.
Right.
So it's it starts off hey, let's make some alliances, and then it's I'm stabbing everybody, backstabbing.
I mean,
But
it's all
it
fun
was
and games until you
fascinating.
eat a guy.
It is all fun and games till you eat a Zimby.
Oh
How
my
do you guys
gosh.
find social deduction games? Is it for you?
We can-
Super
I don't know.
depends.
Why can't you trust me, Melissa?
I
What?
trust you. I trust
Why are
you.
you asking?
Just
I actually have prepared an episode talking about social deduction game.
Ooh.
Ooh, so
Coming
this is
soon,
just
y'all.
Coming
Coming soon.
soon, yeah. This is
Or
like
maybe-
hint.
Maybe she's lying about it. You, the listener, cannot tell.
Who can
You should trust me. Me, of course. I'm always the good guy. Okay, no
You
matter
should
what.
trust me because I'm not getting paid.
Melissa was bad.
I don't want to play with Stella in any social deduction because she's just in the beginning like, Melissa, you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy.
Whoa!
And I was right every time.
Whoa.
Last week, and then as she was leaving, she was literally outside the venue,
Oh,
like all of a sudden popped up from like behind the glass, trying to read
All
my
right.
card.
Candace, you and I are about to get to do
Outside the
some
venue.
relationship therapy. Let me try my therapy voice.
Boundaries.
It's
We
me
need some
leaning into like.
boundaries.
So
Yeah.
Melissa, why don't you tell Stella how that betrayal makes you feel?
That makes me feel like you are popping up randomly and sneaking up on me, trying to look at my card from outside the room.
Interesting.
I just
You're putting
love how
you're putting a lot of pressure
peaceful.
on Stella there. But let's talk about Stella. How does hearing that now in the moment? How do you feel about that?
I just want to know Melissa more, I just like try to read her body language. Okay, I'm an awkward person, but hey, that's how I do it. Hopefully Melissa will still be my friends after that.
It sounds like we both made a lot of progress here.
We just
today.
need some boundaries. We just need some boundaries, Stella.
I don't really understand this because, like, I find all social deduction games to be so peaceful, like Carcassonne.
Oh my gosh.
That's only
This
that's
is
only 'cause
hilarious.
That's only because the Z-Man group isn't taking my letters and will not make a social deduction Carcassonne like I keep asking for.
You need to make that game. You need to make that game.
Oh my gosh. I actually have one more thing to say about the weirdest game that I played. I can't even remember the title. It's a trick-taking Japanese game about...
Nikosu dice?
Is it what it is? Like delivering package?
Witch's
No.
Shot delivery service.
Oh, there
Oh
it is.
my gosh. Thank you. How weird.
Yes, I was literally just talking about that and Zimby Mojo on episode 60 of the BGG podcast.
Nice.
Yeah, listen to
It
that if you
is
like to listen to it.
wacky, but it is really cool.
Oh my gosh.
So you have like a vertebrae track because you're
Yes.
like lifting packages, and when you win a trick, you have to check how many boxes are on the cards that you are winning, and if it's heavier than your back, you get like an oof token.
Yeah.
It is a wild game. I love that you brought this one up.
Oh my gosh. So you're delivering packages in Amazon. So it's not Amazon, it's Amazon.
John.
John. Yeah, John is the keyword.
It
And
sounds
you
like
just
John
break
having an existential crisis. Like every day, he's just like, "Am I John?"
Oh, we can probably talk about the weirdest game we played in another episode.
Yes, so that's an entire episode topic right there.
I love that topic.
Me too.
That brings us to the end of episode 2. Thank you everyone for listening. We hope you had a fun time listening to all of us talk about board games and random hobbies. Once again, if you enjoy it, it would mean a lot to us if you could follow us and leave a review. Final words from everyone?
Yes.
Leave a comment on whether you think Carcassonne is peaceful or not. See you in the next episode. Bye.
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 Did we say thanks for listening?
Thanks for
There.
listening.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thanks
listening.
for listening.
Thanks so much for listening. We
Thank you
appreciate
so
you.
much.
I'm ambivalent on whether or not you listened.
We appreciate you so much.
I'm making this for fun.